What would you give up for success? Your time? Your relationships? What about yourself? This is the story of Tendo, a young man who wanted success so badly he forgot who he was. And by the time he realized it, someone else was already living his life. Before we begin, if this story speaks to you, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing stories every week. Now, let's dive in. In the rapidly growing town of Kasenyi, East Africa, where old traditions met new technology, lived a young man named Tendo. Tendo was smart, ambitious, hungry for more than what his small town could offer. While his friends worked in the fields, Tendo saw a different path: the internet. He learned about crypto, forex trading, social media marketing. He started posting motivational content, showing his journey, inspiring others. His message was real. His hustle was real. People felt it. But then, something changed. Success started coming, but not fast enough for Tendo. He saw others with more followers, more money, more everything. And slowly, the dream became an obsession. He started renting luxury cars for photos, borrowing money to look rich. His content became less about inspiration and more about image. His mother, a wise woman who still prayed every evening, would tell him, "My son, you're losing yourself. Pride eats faster than hunger." But Tendo would dismiss her, saying, "Mama, you don't understand. This is how the game works now." But his mother understood something Tendo had forgotten. You can't build a real life on fake foundations. One sleepless night, desperate and defeated, Tendo saw an ad on his phone. It was strange. The ad read, "Want instant success? The mirror method. No hard work, no waiting, just results. Midnight, old quarry." Tendo knew it sounded crazy, but desperation makes fools of wise men. So at midnight, he went. In the center of the quarry stood a massive ancient mirror. And when Tendo looked into it, his reflection smiled before he did. The reflection spoke, its voice distorted and layered. "You want success, Tendo? Real success? Give me a reflection and I'll give you everything." Tendo nervously laughed and asked, "What does that even mean?" The reflection replied, "Let me be you. I'll handle the posts, the content, the fame. You'll get everything you want, I just need to be you." Here's where Tendo made his choice. Not because he was evil, but because he was exhausted, tired of trying, tired of failing. He wanted the results without the journey. He whispered, "Okay, deal." The reflection stepped out of the mirror, identical but with cold, empty eyes. It touched Tendo's chest, and he felt something drain from within him. And just like that, Tendo traded his authenticity for image. At first, it seemed like the best decision he'd ever made. His phone exploded with notifications. Money flooded in. Followers skyrocketed. His account blew up. Brand deals, millions of views. Tendo was everywhere. Motivational podcasts, features in magazines, speaking events. But here's the thing about shortcuts. They always have a hidden cost. Tendo started noticing something terrifying. When he looked in mirrors, there was nothing, just his clothes. No face, no body. When he tried to log into his accounts, locked out. His passwords didn't work. His own social media didn't recognize him. And when he watched his account from another device, it was active, posting, thriving. But it wasn't him. The reflection was on screen giving a perfect motivational speech. "Remember, kings and queens, stay authentic. Never lose yourself chasing success." Tendo watched, horrified. The irony was devastating. The reflection had become more him than he was. It was living his dream, but without his soul. His mother cried looking at photos, saying, "Where is my son?" This person on the screen speaks like him, looks like him, but his eyes are empty. Tendo tried to get his life back. He went back to the quarry, screamed at the mirror, begged, cried. But the reflection was gone, living as him. And here's the most tragic part. No one noticed. The world loved the fake Tendo more than they ever loved the real one. Because the fake version gave them what they wanted. Perfection without struggle, success without failure, motivation without vulnerability. So what happened to Tendo? Some say he's still wandering Kasenyi, a ghost in his own story. Others say he finally learned to build himself back, slowly, authentically, from nothing. But here's what we can learn from Tendo's story. First, authenticity beats image. The world doesn't need another perfect person. It needs real people. Flawed, struggling, honest people. Second, success without self equals emptiness. You can have all the followers, all the money, all the fame, but if you lose yourself getting there, what's the point? Third, there are no shortcuts to greatness. Every overnight success you see took years of invisible work. The mirror promised Tendo instant results, but it cost him everything. Fourth, your journey is your value. The struggle, the failure, the late nights, that's not wasted time. That's what makes your success yours. Tendo wanted to skip the journey, but the journey is the transformation. Without it, you're just a reflection. Pretty to look at, but hollow inside. So here's my question for you. Are you building something real, or are you chasing a reflection? If this story made you think, hit that like button. Subscribe for more powerful stories that challenge how you see success. And comment below, what's one thing you're doing today to stay true to yourself? Remember, the world needs the real you, not a perfect reflection. Stay authentic, stay hungry, and never ever sell your soul for a shortcut. I'll see you in the next story. Keep grinding, keep growing, and keep it real.